Oh, baby. Is it happening? Is it that time? Are we going back in time? We sure are. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the FrostBytez gaming experience, where we're going back to the channel past of Dragon Ball Z Boo's Fury. Oh my goodness, I am ecstatic to get back into playing this game. There's gonna be a lot of differences when it comes to when I first played Boo's Fury for the channel and now. One big difference is, well, it's been many years since I actually did first play Boo's Fury for the channel. On top of that, this is going to be live commentary, not post commentary. Unlike when I originally played it for the channel, I will be going my way to find all of the artifacts, doing what I've been doing for the Legacy of Goku games up to this point, just showing everything that I know I can do, get everyone at their max level, all of that good stuff. I don't want my text speed to be at max, because then it just kind of, meh. Let's go ahead and do it. I guess that's speed. And I like the volumes where they're at. And let's go ahead and get started with it. Oh my goodness, I don't think I've ever once done Boo's Fury in multiplayer mode, and I'm not exactly sure what it does, so I'm a little bit sad on that. But here we go. Single player time. Let's get right into it. So, previously on Legacy of Goku 2, we beat Cell. Or, if you did the true ending of the game by getting Hercule up to level 50 and going into the studio doors, you learn that Hercule was the one that did it all along. The Z-Fires didn't do anything. He gave him a good old dynamite kick and the cell just blew up. It's as simple as that. And now we are in Boo's Fury. And obviously, yes, this is it even says that it's a continuation of Legacy of Goku 2. Why they decided to not call it Legacy of Goku 3 Boo's Fury is still a mystery to me. I'm not exactly sure why they decided to get rid of that title and just call it Dragon Ball Z Boo's Fury. It doesn't really matter because everyone knows that it is part of the Legacy of Goku series, so it doesn't really matter all that much, but still kind of a bit of a small thing. But oh my god, I'm so excited. So, the last time I played this game was when I played it for the channel the first time. So it's been a while, and like in most cases, I like coming into these games, I try my, like, if it's a non-RPG game or not a game where I'm looking to show off every single thing, obviously I'm looking to show off everything here as well, but that's not till the ending parts, where it's like, okay, now I'm going to go on my way and find everything. But sometimes I try to go my way for certain games. Okay, I want to test play it. I want to, make sure I remember certain things because of my bad memory. But I don't know. There's something about doing these Legacy of Goku games that just... It was one thing with Legacy of Goku 1 and 2 because I'd never actually beaten them before. Obviously, this one I have. So, maybe I should go on my way and do more test playing stuff. But I don't know. They're more fun when you just kind of go in fresh. And I think it's been well over 5 years. I want to say it's almost been 8 years now since I played this game for the channel. And again, it being the last time I played it, I don't remember literally anything about it. And that's what makes it, well, I don't want to say I don't remember anything about it, but like, I don't know, getting back to that old nostalgic feel, like live, just, it feels more real to me. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to be heading on up to the upper place in an area that is non-existent. By the way, I just wanted to show off once again the little gag of the nice plane and then our little stumpy plane and all that stuff. But no, we're going into what I like to call the non-canon zone because none of this here is canon at all whatsoever. Something that I actually did not know when I first played this so many years back for the channel. I mean, when I first played this for the channel, or even when I first played it at all, I did not know that the manga series was that much different in comparison to the anime series. And that all of this is non-existent. Like, none of it does anything. So let's go ahead and get our save in. As we get that save in. I do remember it taking a while to get the saves in between. So I'm going to try and keep my saves a little bit further apart as best as possible, but I mean we gotta make sure that if we accidentally die, we don't go too far back. I don't anticipate to die nearly as much in this as I did in Legacy of Goku 2 because, as I've stated numerous times throughout the series, Boo's Fury is the easiest of all the games. And there's reasons for that, and we'll get into those reasons once they start coming up. Let's go ahead and talk with some of these fighters and learn how to play the game. Finished doing 5 million push-ups. Oh my god, it feels so good. Yeah, let's get some fighting tips out of you, buddy. So we can punch and kick with A, but we could also use B for special techniques. Once again, the left trigger button will also have you flip through them. You got your normal energy attack, you got your Kamehameha attack, and now we got ourselves the instant transmission attack. So the instant transmission is used for 2 things. The biggest thing that you'll be using it for is getting to items and chests that you have no other means of getting to. The other thing you can use it for is in battle. So say this guy is an enemy, we can lock it onto them, and when you let go of the B button, Goku will instant transmission to that enemy, hit him once, I think, and then immediately come right back. It is absolutely useless when it comes to combat, in my opinion, but I also feel like all of the energy attacks are. And once again, we'll get a little bit more into that later on. What have you got for me, buddy? How do you become invincible? Energy blocking. Hold down the R button to block and hold down the B button to get yourself that nice, good old energy shield. So another thing that's been introduced in this game is blocking in general. You can now block enemy attacks, so you'll take a lot less. If you hold down the B button with it, you get yourself a nice little energy shield to go with it, but it takes up your key bar like crazy, so we don't really utilize it all that much. What have you got for us? Yes, I do know how to block. I just learned how to block. Even though wait, how did I do that? Do you know how to block? Oh my god, I said no because I thought I was jumping out of it. Ha, crafty. Never mind then. Yeah, you're really cool right there. Alright, no one could beat me. How do you do it? Yeah, sure. How do you do it? Keep an eye on the energy and health meters. And yeah, they're the same as always. It's a little bit easier to see now, though. The red and green stays about the same. Underneath that is your experience meter, which we'll see go up in a bit. But now what's even easier to see is our Super Saiyan meter, being that yellow meter over there. It's not filled up all the way, only because we technically, quote-unquote, haven't learned to do it within this game yet. What's all these guys? I remember him. They're talking about A buttons and health bars and whatnot. You think we're in some kind of game. But let's see, you're wanting a way to get items for free. When you defeat an enemy, sometimes they will drop items, Zenny coins on the ground. To pick up items, you have to walk up, press A, or you can just get the Zenny coins by walking into them. That is another thing that's going to be introduced within this game, is getting coins in general and being able to buy stuff. Along with that, start with this gentleman. Best fighters train using weighted clothes. You should check out those chests over there and come back and talk to me. So we got ourselves some 1-ton armlets and 1-ton boots. Go back and talk with him. You know how to equip things? Well, no. Technically, we do. But let's just go ahead and say no. Let's humor him. To equip an item, press the start button, R to cycle through the options to get to the equip menu. From the equip menu, you can select 4 different types of equipment. You can choose to equip one of each type and change them whenever you like. And, you know, I can go ahead and explain these through. So let's go ahead and let's start this off by hitting start. So, for starters, we start at level 60. A little bit odd because we ended Legacy of Goku 2 where the max level was 50. So it's a little bit odd that we actually started at level 60 instead of starting at level 50. I'm not going to say that it's odd that we start at level 60 because this is a continuation. But even in that case, Legacy of Goku 2, Goku should have... Well, technically Goku does start at a higher level. He starts around... I think when we get him, he starts at 25, which makes sense because when you... finish, the highest level you can reach in Legacy of Goku 1 is 25, I believe. But still, a little bit odd that we don't start at level 50. You have your health points, you have your energy points, experience points. Next level, the amount of total Zenny that you have, the times you played, all that. Strength, power, endurance, speed, all the exact same, but we'll go into more details about that later on. Inventory, you have your supplies, your story items. We'll go over that in a bit. But then we have equipment. So another thing that's added into this game is the ability to actually equip items. We can equip the 1-ton armbands. As you can see, our speed goes down. It also has a require level 50 being really funny. It's like, yeah, we start at level 60. Why not? But it tells you the weighted armbands slow you down, but give you more experience as a reward. This is why we like having them. You can also drop them if you so wish, but I do not recommend that because getting that free experience is really good. As you can tell, we have definitely slowed down a bit, but you'll see the experience bar jump up like crazy. So let's go ahead, go into the Battle Royale area. But yeah, yes, oh, we are so ready to go and take them on. But yeah, none of these people exist. And, you know, technically they're all filler people, and that's really all there is to it. As you can see, we're going to be getting a lot of experience here by taking all these people, and we already got ourselves our first pickup item. But these little coins are your Zenny. They are not always silver. They get bigger, and, you know, kind of like with what are they? Rupees in the Zelda franchise. You know, they get different colors, they get a little bit bigger, and it's because they're worth a lot more. But yeah, we already got ourselves a lot of experience there. Let's go ahead and showcase the instant transmission really quick, just to give you guys an idea of how it works. Everything freezes, and then boom, transport over. And as you can see, it takes a lot of energy just to use it. Not really worth, but I just wanted to showcase what it was like. So another really big difference in comparison to the Legacy of Goku games and this right here. So we leveled up, we gained ourselves some stats. However, the stats did not distribute themselves, because in Boost Fury, you distribute them yourself. So if you're new here, you haven't heard me talk about it before, I've already stated it, Boost Fury is the easiest game out of all of them. The reason being is because of the fact that you control what you put your stats into. The reason why this gets busted, by the way, you can hit down and look at your, the different levels of your command, transmission, all that good stuff. I forgot to mention that. But anyways, the reason why it gets so busted is because being able to control what you put your stat points into makes this game a joke. Because all you want to do is put all of your points into strength. And the reason why we want to do this is simply just because of the fact that it gets insane how strong your strength meter truly can get. Because when you put everything into strength right out of the gate, no one can stand up to your normal punches. There's no point in putting any points into power. There's little point in putting anything in endurance, because as you saw right there, I took a hit, and even when you take damage, it'll showcase the amount of damage that you take as well. If you get your endurance really high up there, in some cases, enemies will do 0 damage to you when they hit you. Now you might be thinking to yourself, okay, so why not just put it a lot into endurance and make it so that you're completely unkillable? Yeah, it's a pretty good strategy to go with as well, but here's the other thing. If we put everything into strength, when will our enemies ever have a chance to actually do any damage to us, period? So as you saw right there, in the amount of points I just put in, I went from doing 60 damage per punch to 120 damage per punch. I've gained 5 levels, and I'm already doing 120 damage. That should give you an idea on why this is so busted. Let's go ahead and put 1 into endurance, because why not? Let's even put 1 in power. Sure, why not? Why did I do that? I don't know. It was stupid. Because I'm rarely ever going to use my energy attacks, because the strength is so insanely powerful in this game that you can one-shot everything. So by the way, if you go under your inventory, you can look under supplies like the miso soup and the story items. Click on it. It'll give you more details about what it does. The miso soup will heal you 20 hit points. That's nice. Because now, like, consumables are a thing. It's not just you use it the minute you pick it up. You now instead get to choose when you want to use it. And that's really nice. Oh, see, big old Zenny right there. I don't know how much the totals are between the different Zennies. It doesn't really matter all that much in my opinion. So let's go ahead and fight against Olibu here. I'm so sorry that you do not exist. Even though that was technically a tutorial mini-boss fight, it's literally just that simple when it comes to fighting other people. The fact that I'm not level 66 yet is bothersome to me, so let's go ahead and just hit it. Boom, perfect. But yeah, now we have, another 3 stat points. Let's go ahead and put even more into strength. Sure, why not? And then, oh look, now I'm hitting for 150. It's crazy insane. I got myself some little items here. Nice. What do we got here? So let's go under the equipped. I believe it gets under accessory. White belt. It's a white karate belt. And with that, our endurance goes up a bit. Very nice. But yeah, the reason why this is the easiest game, by the way, character gates work exactly the same as always. But yeah, the reason why this game is so easy is because you can just put every bit of stat that you have. Oh, there we go. You can put every bit of stat you have into your strength department, and you can hit your opponent so hard that they won't even get a chance to even try and hit you back. So that's why you wouldn't really put much into endurance. You'd put some into endurance just to be on the safe side. But in a lot of cases, it doesn't really matter because you just put everything into strength and you're good to go. Alrighty, but actually from right over there, we might as well just go ahead and call it a part right here, ladies and gentlemen, because I remember once you do get that chest item there, we go right into the World Tournament, and we want to save that for a little bit, and I can talk about how instant transmission works in regards, but whatever. I'm excited. This is going to be so much fun. It's going to be a cakewalk because it's such an easy game, but it's going to be so much fun all the same. Either way, I hope you folks enjoy the rest of your evenings, and we'll catch you all on the next part.